Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov, everyone.
Hope you had a peaceful, restful Shabbat. We're going to stream Havdalah services here, the small, short service that separates the Sabbath from the rest of the week, the holy from the profane. A few things before we begin that particular service, and at the end, we'll be playing a couple of John Prine songs in honor of his life, as he died this week of COVID-19. This is just our little Saturday night thing here in the Bloom household. It does not compete, obviously, with the Saturday night Seder that was on YouTube today, starring Jason Alexander and Adina Meinzels and lots of other folks as well. And this is just our little humble thing that we do that we want to share with our community and lots of other friends and family. Speaking of our community, I just got an email, a sermon on the sermon I gave this morning about show me your glory. Exodus 33, Moses asking God to get a glimpse. And it's really about how God shows just a glimpse of that, and it's the compassionate part of God. But anyway, this is the sermon on the sermon. It comes from Ann Rapson, a vice president of the congregation, and really one of our most fabulous members, great family. So she says, Jerry Maguire, because it was based on Show Me the Money, Show Me Your Glory, Jerry Maguire is one of our favorite movies over here too, and we've watched it over and over again. It is in that light that the Talmudic House of Rapson wants to point out another scene to think about in these difficult times of coronavirus. Help me help you, begs Jerry to Rod Tidwell. Consider this line as we think about ourselves and perhaps our relationship to God. How can we help each other? How can God help us? How can we help ourselves? We can almost imagine greater forces urging us to make changes in our lives and how we treat each other and the planet. Perhaps what we've been doing is not enough to satisfy a higher being who has done so much for us that we always sing Dayenu. What about Dr. Fauci? He pleads with us in the same vein and urges, please everyone, stay home, keep washing, don't gather, wear a mask. Do we? Well, maybe we do, but a lot don't. And so we remain wandering in the desert, existing on manna, wondering how we will survive, where we will find toilet paper, and questioning the existence of God. But maybe what we really need to do is tune in and recognize that ultimately God or the doctor or whomever we think is going to save us cannot. They can only implore, help me, help you. I'll show you the way, but you need to do the work. And finally, as we get ready to begin the Havdalah service, I want to wish all my friends who are not part of the Jewish community a happy Easter tomorrow. I hope it's a wonderful, holy, spiritual, fun day for all of you. And I appreciate that so many non-Jewish friends of mine have been joining us for Shabbat services.
And Passover.
And Passover, true. All right, Havdalah candle is lit. We do the Havdalah medley, wine, the joy of Shabbat, spices to wake us up as we face the coming week, and the twisted candle of many wicks, the prayer said in the plural, and hoping to weave the beauty of Shabbat into the rest of our week. Lai 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 ya la lai 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 ya la lai 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen borei peri hagafen Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 lai
Ya la 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 la.
Ya la 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei besamim borei minei besamim lai 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 lai
Bye-bye, Shabbat.
We welcome Elijah the prophet, who we saw on Passover Seder as well, heralding better times. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Bimera Be'amenu, Yavo Eleinu, Mashiach ben David, Mashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov. Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov, a good week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. A good week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov, everyone.
Also want to say the blessing for counting of the Omer, for those who don't know what that is. In between Passover and Shavuot, there are 49 days. And it's an anxious time, biblically, in the Torah, because we've been freed from Egypt, but we haven't yet received the Torah, so we're wandering aimlessly. It's a difficult and anxious time for farmers, not knowing if the spring crop is going to be okay, and whether they're going to feed their families or even the world. And it's an anxious time for us right now as well, as we count down the days, God willing, until we perhaps reach a certain kind of freedom where we can leave our homes and gather with our friends and families. And in the rabbinic period, during rebellion, with Rabbi Akiva and the Bar Kokhba rebellion, there was a plague at that time that on the 33rd day of this counting period of the Omer, the plague was stopped. And so we can only pray for a similar miracle. This year, we anticipate the 33rd day or perhaps the 49th day. So tonight we'll begin, yesterday began the second night of the Omer. We don't count until after we say the blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al spirat ha'omer. Tonight begins the third day of the Omer. All right, so push this back just a little bit. Push the camera up just a little bit. Hopefully it gets us in here. Check that. See if I'm in that shot there. Does it look like enough of me is in it? All right. So a little John Prine. This first one is called "A Fish and a Whistle," and it's dedicated to my friends from Morris Adler, AZA, and BYO. We watched a movie every time. Your entire chapter spent the night at my house during our high school BBYO days. And this was the title song of this movie about adolescence and sort of the loss of innocence in a way. I've been thinking lately about the people I meet, the car wash on the corner and the hole in the street. The way my ankles hurt with the shoes on my feet, and I'm wondering if I'm gonna see tomorrow. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue, and we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Army, but I never dug a trench. Used to bust my knuckles on a monkey wrench. We'd go to town and drink and give the girls a pinch, but I don't think they ever even noticed me. Father, forgive us for what we must do. He'll forgive us and we'll forgive you, and we'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fish and a whistle, whistle and a fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. When we get through, make a big wish that we never have to do this again. Again, again. Oh I said thank you and please. Made me scrub a parking lot down on my knees. And then I got fired for being scared of bees, and they only gave me 50 cents an hour. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you, and we'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fish and a whistle, whistle and a fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. When we get through, make a big wish that we never have to do this again. Again. Oh, Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. And we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. And we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. All right, a little John Prine, my favorite. Maybe not as well known as this one, made famous by Bonnie Raitt. He's the one who wrote it. It's about life in general. I am an old woman, named after my mother. My old man is another child that's grown old. If dreams were lightning, thunder was desire, this old house would have burnt down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I could hold on to. Leaving this living is just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. He wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time ago, and no matter how hard I tried, the years just flow by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster from an old rodeo. Just give me that one thing that I could hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear all their buzzing. But I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning and come home in the evening and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a postcard from an old rodeo. Just give me that one thing that I could hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Shavua Tov. May you have a good week.